You are welcome once again to new focused approach to Mathematics Basic 8. This is the revised edition, and this lesson we want to look at addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of algebraic expressions, including fractions. But we'll concentrate more with other fractions, so that our next meeting will look at it from that point. Right. So let's take a few examples and see. We want to simplify the following. All right, so we have 12 p squared times 4 p squared q squared divided by 3 p squared and then q. Now we can write this as, to make it very simple, I can do 12 p squared times 4 p squared q cubed, all divided by 3 p squared q. So now we can multiply the top, which is 4 times 12 times 4. We know that will give us 48. Okay, and then p squared will give us p to the power 4, and then our q will come, okay, which is power 3, all divided by 3, then p squared, then q. Right. Now, alternatively, we could have also tried dividing 3 by itself 1 and divide 12 here as 4, right? So we multiply 4 times 4. Nevertheless, we can still say 3 can divide itself here 1, and 3 can divide this as 3 can divide here as 1, 3 can divide here as 16, right? So let me keep the 16 for now. Now, here we have 4 to the p to the power 4, which means p 4 times, divided by p to the power 2, which is p times p. You can see that this can cancel this can divide that. They were left with p, 2 of them up there. Okay, and then here to 1 q down here, and 3 of this one, we left with q power 2. So then, in the more simplified way, this whole thing will give us 16p squared q squared. Good. Let's take another example and see. Again, we can go ahead and write this as 4s cubed times 5y squared, all divided by, because of the division sign here, we have 30s squared, then y cubed. Now, we can take time to divide this. In order not to make the work complicated, I can pick 5 here can divide itself 1, and 5 can divide here as 6. Is that okay? Good. Then I can now write the number up there as 4. Now look at 2 of this and 3 of that. I'll be left with 1 at the top. Then divided by 2 of this y and 3 of this, I'll be left with 1 of them down here. Remember again that here too we have 6, because we divide 5 by itself 1 and 5 divide 30 as 6, so we have 6 down here. I can further simplify by letting 2 divide here as 2 and 2 can divide here as 3, so that I have 2 over 3 x top and then y down. Now here we can't do any division again, so we leave our answer as such. Take your time and play this video over and over again to understand the whole concept before you move on. Now let's take this last question. Okay, here they've arranged it for us in a division format. And so I will suggest to see where we can cancel or where we can multiply. So what we have to do is, now I can see that 6 here can divide itself 1, 6 can divide 18 as 3. That is first thing I can do. Then without of the a part, the whole of these 2 here can divide these 2 here, so that also is gone. Now let me write the remaining values. So I have b cubed left here, and then here I have times 5ab squared, all divided by 3b b power 4 because I've already taken away the a squared down here. So from here, what will I do? Okay, let's see. I can also look at the top one and multiply this b cubed times b squared here. I'm going to have 5b to the power 5 because we have 3 here. Okay, b times b times b, then again times b, also times b times b, and so 2 plus 3 here, making it 5. So 5 of the b's, then all divided by 3, 4 of the b's as well. Then again, I can simplify the b because I have 4 here and I have 5 here. When they cancel, I'll be left with 1b at the top. The down here, no more b. So the answer comes as this: 5ab over 3. That becomes the result to this question. I'm sure this has helped you. Go ahead and solve more questions. See you another time.